There you are. No. 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 Oh, good, you can't hear my sniffles. I was worried my connection died for a second there. But I think Opera's just being slow. Stretch. Where do we leave off? Oh yeah, we just killed an AI, didn't we? Or VI. What's the difference between an AI and a VI? I'm guessing a VI would be more limited? Yeah, I think that one in the Citadel said they can't make certain decisions or weigh in on certain topics. Right? Oh. Still in the void. Fix it? There we go. Where the heck are we? Oh yeah, we just cleared out a Geth camp. Sounded very loud. Louder than usual. Are we done here? Clear destination. I'm pretty sure we're done. Primary, secondary. Tally and Geth. Speak to Tally once you're back on the Normandy. Oh, nice. Let's do a bit of leveling up first. 4 points. Immunity's pretty nice. Why'd you only get 2? Yeah, let's go talk to Tally. I feel like I've been sneezing a lot more recently. Alright. Tally's over the engine bay. I feel like they could spare to make this elevator a little faster.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
For your pilgrimage?
Bring this data back to the migrant fleet.
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
It'll take years to decipher and analyze the data.
Maybe even decades, but it's worth the time. This information will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt. One I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Anything else we can talk
I'm
about?
glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Seren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Yeah, but this ship is quiet. I can't imagine how loud their ships are. I guess that's
I should
everything.
go.
See you later.
What do you want, Shepard?
Just a
Why
light
did you
inquiry.
become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
This
I
new?
was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians.
Jared.
But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I'm guessing
I
not
take it
Jared.
the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk.
I'm sure he
We
did.
met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was, until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard? I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father.
Damn long-lived
I
Krogans.
swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
What's so important about this armor?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war. It's rightfully mine. Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't
that
allowed
old?
armor or weapons after
Jesus.
the war. Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people.
It's amazing.
He's got several bases where he stores his goods. All fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
Hell yeah.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
I guess we got some old Krogan armor to get. So this ancient Krogan was a wee baby when we were still skirting around with muskets. It should be about the right time frame, right? Yeah. Just going around talking to them now. Talking to the people who I want to actually like me.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
Hack
We
it.
just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
Nice. I guess dead inhospitable rocks would make for a nice fortress for the Geth. That should be in my, what's it called, my journal, right? Where his armor is. Rex's family armor. Find the Terran who stole Rex's family armor. He's hiding at a base somewhere in the Argos Row cluster. Guess we're going to Argus Row. Armstrong Nebular. Meyer, Kepler, Maroon. There we go. Oh. There's another one up here. I feel like he'd be in the Hydra sector. Terrain insignia.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call. Sacred Angel medical transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Feels like a trap. So let's take you two. Map, transponder signal, anomaly. Kind of looks like one of those mech warrior maps that really lava one. I forget what it was called. It's annoying to fight on. But it was nice running around with those locusts with their flamers, making every mech overheat.
There is the wreckage. I do not see any survivors.
Yeah, it's a trap!
Ah. I don't know. What kind of geth is that? Geth probably didn't expect the Mako. Was that it? Just a trap? Gotta be something else, right?
Ready.
I kinda miss MechWarrior Online sometimes. Got some nice maps. I think my favorite was that swampy one. Had some giant creature skeletons on it. Seemed like it had some lore and history of its own. Lore? Lori? Did I say Lori? Yeah. I think everybody just wanted mechs, and as soon as MechWarrior 5 came out, they just kind of started dying. And it's that long ass queue. Weren't they working on a multiplayer mod for MechWarrior 5? Same with Skyrim together. Uh-oh. And there goes all that progress. Eh. Yeah, PvP, I meant. I could do for some more mechs. Some lighter mechs though. Heavy mechs are nice, but I like to go fast. Still. There's somebody dead here. Corpse is still laying there, but it's recovered, I guess. Is it really just a trap? Man. Okay, so Medghost is in the land. Malice. Nothing. Gas deposit. Looks kind of like Neptune. Yeah, I like the spider. It was my favorite mech for the longest time. I think it's a Spider 5K. Had a nice mix of energy and the ballistics. And it could fly. Well, if you could call that flying. Floatin data disk. I remember a lot of games where I just roam around plinking people with a little AC2, I think it was. The names of the weapons are starting to slip my memory. I think I even managed to squeeze an AC5 on there once. Had like no armor though, and like 10 shots, so I didn't get anything done. I like those kind of mechs with digitigrade legs. Reminds me of the ATST. Is it the ATST? I think it was the ATST. ATST. Yeah, that was it. Just kind of waddles side to side a bunch. Well, if any mech were to make me drop any medium or light mech, I think it would be the king crab, because that thing's just gorgeous. Too gorgeous to not use.
Securing point.
Why is your helmet off, Shepard?
This is the place. My armor's here somewhere.
Can you smell it? It was completely the wrong way. It's one of the few games I actually don't mind cheating in. Because it's just having fun with the mechs. Crushing everything in your path.
Hostile contact.
Hold the line!
What the line is saying. Trying to box me? Damn, I should have accepted. Oh, you poor thing. Getting biotic. Oh god. Oh, hey there. Oh, sorry, Grunt. Or Grunt. Rex, I mean. You dead?
I'm a little busy here.
Oh, there's still people, huh?
Get down!
Oh.
Charging up. All targets eliminated.
Okay. Sounds like a nice king crab. rail extension. What does that do?
No sense standing around.
Upstairs? I don't really think any other mech beats the king crab in terms of looks for me. Maybe Marauder. Marauder's actually decent. Prodigy. Alright, where's this man's
Let's
armor?
go.
Yeah. Can I break this? Is that safe? Mm-hmm.
Let's get moving.
Should be his armor, shouldn't it? Decryption. Doesn't seem like it. Can I bring Tally here?
Ready.
I guess we'll even come back with Caden. Alright, we'll be right back, Rex. I know you're on Toontown. Okay. Alright, let's go, Caden. Oh yeah, I got some potato things that I'm gonna cook later. It's a nice garlic herb potato thing. Just chuck it in the microwave. Little baby nugget potatoes. Excited to try it. Yeah, garlic and potatoes is... can't go wrong with it. Potatoes and most anything, really. They gotta have some sort of dampers in this thing, right? No way they survived that impact. Is that loud? Sounds loud. The door opening. There's nothing in here. What the heck?
This is it.
No.
I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap. But at least I've got it back.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
No. Rex touches his grandfather's armor, his expression thoughtful perhaps. Krogan are hard to read. Then he shakes off his bemusement and grips his gun with a renewed purpose. Time to move on. I love these giant lizards. Can you slap it on him? Is it an alt outfit thing? More like ceremonial and memories and whatnot. Six generations of Krogan. It's too damn long. That sounded bad. It's a lot of Krogans, I mean. A lot of years. And I'm guessing like 5 of those generations are or would still be alive. They didn't go out and get themselves shot.
Shepard,
So you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause. I'm no hero, Shepard. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
Just combat monsters.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
The mentality's the boss.
How long have you been a merc?
Long enough. I took my first contract right after I left my home system. It's good work if it doesn't kill you.
I get the feeling you enjoy your work.
Sure. You get to see the galaxy on someone else's credits, and most days end with a good fight. I've tried more organized fighting, private armies and such, but it gets too messy.
Oh yeah, you ever
I fight
yeah,
best
one
on
second.
my own, or in very
Listen to the old Krogan.
I don't like people relying on me, and I bloody well don't like relying on them.
Makes sense.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Speaking of the boss, you ever watch Pomu's playthrough of Metal Gear yet?
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I think it'd be nice to have him in the background.
Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate.
Solarian
The
geneticists.
case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts.
Yeah, there's just
mostly.
so much
We
content.
usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic.
Elcor.
This case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't
sounds
work,
silly.
but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
Literally.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
No,
Maybe
shut up, Shepard.
Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
Unpleasant.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I
Yeah.
suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Imagine shooting down a ship full of innocent people wouldn't be the best idea.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Head to coordinates. Garrus gave the coordinates of Dr. Salion's last known whereabouts. Head to the Herschel system in the Kepler Verge. Verge? It's Verge, right? Yeah, requisition officer. At a last mission should already count as Allie's little mission, right? Giving her the stuff for her pilgrimage. I already forgot where he said to go. Local cluster, Citadel. I kind of remember the loose story, and I remember you gotta do a bunch of stuff to make sure Rex lives, don't you? Right? Calvin class modular. Ah. God, why did it look so tall? Downstairs, okay. Oh, we're just shooting? Ah, I see. Watch where you're shooting there. Quite like this machine gun. But I feel like something feels off about it. I feel like it should be shooting a little faster. Seems barely generates energy. And it punches pretty hard.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
We'll take him in, drop him off at the military.
But we have him. We can't let him get away. Not again.
If he dies, we'll never know what he's been up to, or how he did it. We'll take him in, interrogate him, and he'll serve his time.
I
think Garrus.
Okay. You're right. You're a very lucky Solarian. You owe the commander your life.
Oh, thank you so very much.
I wouldn't be opposed to smacking around a bit, though. Oh. We get to do just that.
And so he dies anyway. What was the point of that?
Go. Whoops.
You can't predict how people will act, Garrus.
Didn't mean to
But
do
you
that,
can
but we're
control
just
how
gonna
they
knock him out.
respond. In the end, that's what really matters.
Yeah. I don't think I ever met anyone like you, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
Stilling's medical equipment is stained with the blood of many species, pale blue, violet, orange, and more than a few dark red. But his work has ended here. Time to head back to the Normandy. Did I mess up Garrus? Is he gonna go murdering everybody? Unity amp. Also, I wonder how long until Vesper gets a new Kohai. Oh. Somebody that he can have call him senpai all he wants. Back to the Normandy. Alright, let's see what Garrus has to say. If anything.
Commander, good to see you.
Are we done?
Commander?
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
Bye.
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
Let's hear it, Lieutenant. I'm always open to my officers.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
This a personal observation, Caden?
I don't want to step on anyone else's toes, especially if you're if I have misread your interests.
Someone? You're referring to our young Prothean expert.
I think she's older than both of us put together, but, yeah. There's a lower deck rumor that she's, interested in you, as more than a source of Prothean data. She's a very interesting lady, to my, tastes, but, I never claimed to be big on alien culture.
You seem awfully worried about my personal affairs.
It's just that we don't have much downtime these days. I like being around you, but I don't want to take up your personal time.
Nothing going to say at all.
I'm tired of this, Lieutenant. I don't care if you have a problem with me chatting up Liara. It's none of your business.
Yes, Commander. Just
It's
had
far
some
more
static
aggressive than I
on my
wanted to be.
com. Got some signals wrong. It won't happen again.
I guess that's what we got.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I like talking with you, Liara. No matter what the subject.
Yeah.
You have been very understanding.
You just let him know what's up.
Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact. When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
What about the age difference? Yeah, I'm curious about that.
You Asari can live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner grows old and dies?
Some unions are a single encounter between two willing individuals. But there are cases where an Asari and her partner choose to remain together. When that happens, we do not focus on the inevitable loss. Instead, we enjoy the time we are given.
It's a good point of view.
And even after a partner has passed on, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge, identities intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single, rapturous whole. It is unlike any other experience. In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
Is this a proposition?
Are you saying you want to...
No! Oh no! I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so... reserved. The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
I want you to be absolutely sure about this, Liara.
I am only 106, barely an adult by Asari
Yeah,
standards,
106.
and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the
I feel like this
Geth,
happens
the
way too
Reapers,
quick.
I do not know if we are ready for this.
These are dark times, Liara. Maybe once all this is over.
I'm glad you understand, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
You know what I learned about that? I learned that that's like not actually in the game. It's from a channel.
I should go.
All stitched together.
Goodbye, Shepard.
You know, beautiful stitch work. You got anything?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
No, you don't.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Doesn't Presley usually have something new to say?
Yes, Commander?
Nope.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Klugan. I feel like I'm forgetting things. Oh yeah, there's those little workers that I gotta scan. I kinda don't want to wander all over the Citadel. Let's check my journal. Logs mentioned something about the Metano system in the Maroon Sea cluster that would be a good place to start your investigation. Samples? What samples? Motocrux is located in the Vostok system of the Maroon Sea cluster. Head there and find out what's going on. Pharaoh's Geth in the tunnels. I swear I did this one already. Collectibles. Let's go to the facility. Notocrux, Vostok System, Maroon Sea Cluster. Vostok Maroon Sea Cluster. Kepler. And Vostok.
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet below, Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
You land. Seems like the Eurom's music, doesn't it? I forget when they usually played that music though. Yeah. And I missed that show. I wonder what they'd be up to now if things hadn't gotten all crazy. Dorian Creeper. Oh, you guys are here now? We got another plant to murder? What is this? It's a tube. So it's pretty neat how within the span of a decade we go from planets like this to what they had in Andromeda.
Cover me!
Just barren, empty planets. And being back then during these times. The games like Crisis and Metal Gear 4. Still looking beautiful even today. What other beautiful games were there that came out around this time? Nothing besides those two really comes to mind. Yeah. It was like 2006, 2008, wasn't it? '07. Still can't believe MassEffect came out in '08. Or not MassEffect, Metal Gear Solid 4. Wasn't that also hailed for having a really good physics engine? Oh yeah, that was also almost 7, wasn't it? Yeah. But I didn't have an Xbox by then. I think I wouldn't have an Xbox of my own until 5 years after Halo 3 released.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, there we go. Sensitivity is a little high. Can I change it? Wait, I have to change my mic, or not mic, mouse settings. Let's try 15.
Perimeter secured.
It's better. Also, I think back when Halo came out, I was still just playing games on an N64.
Rescuers? Oh, thank God. See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal.
It was really fun.
My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeny Researcher at this facility. We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
I need to know what's going on. Why is this place crawling with Thorian creepers?
How do you know about the Thorian?
I know what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
Kill the dead.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants. Everything was going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
Why didn't you send a clear message asking for help? All we had was that signal from the emergency beacon.
This is a closed communications base. Exogeny was worried about someone on the project selling secrets to a rival firm or reporting our work to the authorities. We have no direct communication with the outside, only the emergency beacon. It sends a general distress signal to the Exogeny site on Pharos. They're supposed to send a team to respond inside of 24 hours, but it sounds like they had problems of their own.
Any chance some of the other people at the base might still be alive?
I doubt it. Too many creepers out there. They never stood a chance. We're the only ones left.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Maybe there was still some kind of link between the creepers and the Thorian back on Pharos. The Thorian was unlike any other life form we've ever studied. I can't explain how, but maybe when it died, it somehow set off the creepers here.
I've heard all I need to.
Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that. But it's over now. There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
You were in charge of this project. The safety of the staff was your responsibility. They trusted you, and you betrayed that trust.
Be reasonable. I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail? Normally, ExoGeni would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Pharos. But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
The victims here deserve justice. I have to take you in.
That's not going to happen.
Shoot time?
Open fire. Open fire! Get down! Go, go, go!
Briefly grants. That's only on health, right? Better than nothing. She dead?
Area secured.
Oh, did she get crystallized? So I've been trying to remember a game that I owned, the N64. It's a really nice one. What was it called? Isometric movement system. It's like a top-down kind of thing. Played a robot, you could destroy whole cities if you wanted. That and an old Tonka truck game. Wispy. Yeah. Had all the different machines you can operate. I think some of them were even in space. I have strong memories of playing that while my brother blasted some Metallica in the background. It might be in there, but I'm not sure. It's been too long. It's all like a blurry memory that I just remember having fun with. Also probably the reason why I like metal now. My brother was always blasting it. Stuff like Slipknot, System of a Down, Metallica. No Megadeth, I don't think. What am I doing? Journal? Yeah. Tunnel system, Marine Sea cluster, that would be a good place to start your investigation. So we're going to Matano. Yeah, lots of rap too. I think it was a little more futuristic than that. Had a bunch of different machines you could operate, like space machines. I remember roaming around a cave. and shooting stuff. Super. It was in here somewhere? It's my Tabano system, right? Ah, there we go. Now let me try Googling right quick. N64 Tonka. Okay. Tonka construction. Was it Tonka? Maybe it wasn't Tonka. Oh, there's the one I was thinking of. Blast Core. Where are we going? Going to investigate a sample? I think you do. Yeah, Blast Core. I think it might have also been a different game. Inca Construction. I'm sure I'll remember it sometime in the future. Like, just before I fall asleep. Don't think I've ever played Battle Tanks. I wonder what that Gunner Heat PC game's gonna be. If we'll add different arrows. I hope so. I'm not a fan of modern arrow tanks. Actually take damage from falling.
I have a bad feeling about this. Goddess have mercy. The entire colony must have been transformed.
You've been husked. This way? Oh wait, I wanted to shoot that. Alright, I'm just gonna keep this window open. Muted myself again. Not sure when. Whoops. Oh yeah, I think I was talking about how I want to play War Thunder again. I'm not sure what to do in it. So I pretty much have everything that I want. And everything else would take a couple of years to get. The old German bulldog. Oh boy.
Ready.
Oh yeah, I should look at my squad. Upgrades and stuff.
Let's get moving.
Game feels kind of spooky with how quiet it can get sometimes.
On your order, Shepard.
Like I'm just anticipating something to jump out at me. And all the planets feel kind of empty. Barren. I want to play some horror games. I can't remember the last time I've been properly scared. Maybe. There's the door. Trying to remember the last thing that left me unable to sleep at night. I think it might have been a... What was that one movie called? Paranormal Activity. Yeah, that one gave me a good scare. I think I was just young enough to be tricked into thinking it's real. With all the found footage type filming they did. Trying to think of supernatural stuff. I think that's the stuff I find the spookiest. The Descent. Can't remember that movie. I heard about it though. Maybe I'm thinking of The Cave. Colonial Pioneer team rarely consists of more than a few dozen specialists. It's clear that none of them would have survived. The Cerberus group has a lot to answer for here. Do I have mods on this gun? No. Equipment. Oh yeah, tungsten. Look goofy behind the lady. Ah. With a nice old jump scare. Incendiary. Oh boy. Let's throw in some shredder ammo. Trying to remember The Descent. Wasn't that one of the movies where a similar one came out around the same time as it? Called The Cave or something? Can't remember. Bunch of people going into caves. Ah. Seemed to happen a lot back then. Wonder if there's something going on with that. Maybe. Maybe there's like bets or something. Who can make the better cave movie? Voyager cluster and investigate. Amazon system Voyager cluster. Does that still happen these days? Where are you? Voyager cluster. Yeah, similar movies coming out. I think the last thing I remember was The White House Down and Olympus Has Fallen.
incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after First Contact.
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after First Contact.
The war's over. What difference does it make?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in.
Cool.
A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
Shouldn't a bomb disposal unit be sent for this? We don't have anyone trained in that.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years.
Big ass nuke.
The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe.
Yeah.
I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
Really? Is there anyone more recent than the White House down?
It's in the Voyager cluster. That's the opposite side of the Alliance from Turian space. How did it get there?
I don't know. It's possible someone recovered it safely and brought it there. It's also possible it got very badly lost. It could have been wandering the relay network since the war.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
Fifth Fleet. Not Hackett? Jesus. 13 pairs? God damn. Already been an hour and a half. This is a very nice remaster on that sun. Unless that's how it looked in the original, then damn, that looks nice. So I imagine this planet would be unbearably hot. Yeah. Just baked to oblivion.
Mineshaft. That's the source of the signal.
This smells.
I agree. Your probe didn't crash. It was moved here.
There's a nuclear weapon down there. We can't abandon it. Just stay on guard.
Right.
I wonder if the Alliance is still making nukes. And if they have any bigger than this one. And of course the Alliance would still be making nukes. We're in space now. Oh, really? So maybe it wouldn't be as horrible. But, you know, still that close to a sun. Can't be too fun. You know, I think I'd be a little worried just walking up to a nuke like this. I think they could sell their uses. Yeah. Oh my god.
That was
Goddamn game.
Someone just screwed us.
Shepard, at last.
At last.
Have we met?
My name is Ilanos Halliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
Who is this?
You assume I give a damn. That's cute.
The strongest leads. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
You organized the attack on Elysium. Too bad we kicked your ass back into Terminus, huh?
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed! I was ruined when your kind held against the Blitz. What better way to recover my reputation than by eliminating the first human Spectre?
You'll see me again, Halliot. Count on it.
I rather doubt that. Goodbye, Shepard.
Bye-bye.
Orders, Commander.
We find a way out. Someone up there needs my boot up his ass. See if there's anything in here we can use.
It's no time to get out. You have to disable the bomb before it goes off. That was easy. I think. I hope. Gonna blow up? Nope. Trying to think of uses for a nuke. Oh. That's kind of a lame place to start. Yeah. Wasn't there a nuclear propulsion system that was proposed? You just fly around by detonating nukes onto yourself? I mean, I guess you could plant a nuke somewhere. But they can't really plant a slug somewhere. It's just a slug. Just kind of sit there.
Mine shaft.
There's a nuclear
Right.
weapon down there.
So is this disarming just a red herring? Alright, I gotta remember the giant crashing noise.
That was a detonator.
Shepard, who do you think
You was...
I was ruined?
You'll see me.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Bye-bye.
Orders, Commander.
No one
We've
back.
got air and light in the Normandy.
Oh, there's more. Disable the bomb. There we go.
Let's get moving.
Yeah, and just nonchalant. We just about blew up with this half of the planet. I'm sure Rex could tank a nuke. Is that the Mako? I think. What's that? Funny animation. Should I shoot them in the face? The answer is yes. You dead? Nope. Now you're dead. Oh, those Howie up. Now that you're above ground, your shoot radios are established connection with the Normandy. Time to get the hell out of here. Probably should have brought more people.
Just lead the way.
There would have been a little more to this mission. A little more to Elliot. I'm disappointed. Journal. Privateers. You know, let's go find this man's brother. And the Horse Nebula Cluster. Strenus System. I'm gonna be right back. I need the washroom. Stop and pet the cat for a bit. He's just sitting there looking pettable. Where are we going? Horse Nebula? Horse Nebula. Strennis. I wonder how nervous they were when they first used the mass relays. I imagine there's no shortage of volunteers, though. Whether or not something good or bad happened. What the heck? Did I really look at all the planets? We're in the right place, right? Mount. Yeah. In the wrong place. Ooh.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
Why is the Normandy so beautiful?
I think I'll take my next leave here.
Who should I take with me? Ooh. Ugh. Excuse me. Well, that wasn't too loud, was it? What was this mission again? We were just looking for stuff, weren't we? Boy. You know, let's take Garrison Liara.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Hey, you.
That's far enough.
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't. This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
The law.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational.
Same here.
Aristide-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself. Get out of here.
Meh.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The Executive Board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I'm not here to dig out any corporate secrets.
That's gratifying to hear.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Anybody
Unusual?
robot looking?
And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara.
I
may
trust
not be
you with my
military,
life,
but you're
person
part
I
of my
just met.
crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
I think I might call it here. And go make myself some tea before it gets too late. We'll do some investigating with the planet later. Get up and you save right quick. Thanks for stopping by. Do you have a good night? Be back sometime again to play this game. Good night.